trying to figure out one. Actually, like when I would tell on camera, I can't tell that one.
I'm pregnant and it might be you.
Yeah.
And then she doesn't reply.
It doesn't reply.
That's fucked up.
Hang on, bro. I think I gotta redo this. If there's anybody who knows anything about moving abroad and moving to another country, is African-American male from the South who knows how to not run into shit with the police. Yeah. Do you have a son? She's like, yeah, like that's him. Oh, he's over in the next room. What the fuck? Bro, I'm out.
And you want to do this with alcohol? Coucou les gars.
Coucou les gars.
Les gars.
Les gars.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Non, coucou les gars.
Coucou les gars.
Santé déjà.
Santé.
Santé, voilà. Aujourd'hui, épisode un peu spécial. Je pose les questions à mon mec américain que je n'ai jamais osé poser. Donc on va faire cet épisode en anglais, bien sûr je vais le sous-titrer en français. Aujourd'hui je vais poser des questions sur un peu les différences quand même France-USA, mais surtout son expérience avec le dating, etc. sur les USA.
Ok.
Alors Joe, merci d'être ici. Comment allez-vous?
Très bien, très bien. Avec toi?
Ouais.
C'est magnifique.
Oh. Et qu'est-ce que vous voulez dire à notre communauté?
I wish I had studied more in French class now. Basically.
Je vais arrêter de le torturer. Ok, ben commençons. First question. What's the craziest thing you've experienced while dating in the United States?
The fact that I have to like go through the archives and actually think about them already shows you like.
Il y a beaucoup d'archives.
I'm trying to figure out one. Actually, like when I would tell on camera, I can't tell that one. I've told you that one before, but I can't tell you that one. Like I'm trying to remember if I actually experienced this night with this person, and then I tried to retrace my steps because of.
Was this real?
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the crazy situation, I ended up meeting this girl one night. I'm like maybe 22, 23. And I met this girl out one night at a club. Wasn't really a club person, but I would go because my friends would go. And so I would ended up meeting this girl. We ended up like spending like a little bit of time together, not even a night or whatever, just chatting or whatever. And I remember we didn't kiss or anything. We actually just spoke for a while. And had an Instagram, and she had like a peculiar name the way it was spelled. I ended up meeting this girl like one night. We ended up having a date night or whatever, and we had like just that one night together. And then like 4 or 5 months passed, and by this time I met this new girl. I'm in a relationship. Well, an old friend of mine, co-workers.
Okay.
And co-workers, and we're so we're dating. We're like 3 months in or whatever. And then there's a girl from that night calls me. And she's like, I've got some news for you. I'm not exactly sure, like, what's up or whatever. And she's like, I might be preggo.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. So, like, being in a new relationship and everything was, like, trying to figure it out. Like, what am I going to do? So, obviously, I'm trying to retrace my steps back to her. So, I call the number back, don't get any response back on the number.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I remember like where I picked her up the night that we. I remember where I picked her up, so I retraced my steps and I went back. I went down there. Went there and I get to the place, but it's like there's no signs of anybody ever being there, at least over the last few months.
Yeah.
It's like there's nobody there, and there's neighbors on each side, but nobody's there. It's like, wait, did that happen? And so then I tried searching the name because I remember
she wouldn't reply no more.
It wouldn't reply anymore.
She
Didn't get any more.
I'm pregnant and it might be you.
Yeah.
And then she doesn't reply.
It doesn't reply.
That's fucked up.
I try to trace it back.
The fuck?
I try to trace it back.
And by the way, bye.
Right. So I tried to trace it back on Instagram, like in the beginning. So then nothing comes up. So you try every other way that you think of trying to spell this name and it doesn't come up. So it's like, fuck. Then you go to Facebook and then you're sitting there and you're like months later and then a year later. And then every now and then it still kind of fucks with me a little bit as far as like how, like, I guess outside of the point of like maybe I have a baby out there somewhere. pretty sure I don't.
So did you find her?
No, never.
You never found her?
I still look her up from time to time. Yeah, I think like maybe 6 months ago just to check.
I forgot
Yeah.
that, yeah, you never found her. That's right. We had this conversation. Man, we're still looking for her, so Belinda, if you see us, Belinda, he's here, and he wants to know if he's a dad. Imagine you have a kid out there.
Yeah, that was probably like the craziest one. Nobody really knows that.
Your dad loves you. He never.
Hang on, bro. I think I gotta redo this.
He never meant to leave you. Talk to your mom. Okay,
Jesus
next
Christ.
question.
We're gonna have to redo that one.
Oh, that's an interesting question here, because I had this experience in Ireland where it was a little bit different than in France. I'll tell you after what you tell me. But
Okay.
the question is, at what point do two people officially become a couple? Do you actually need to like have the talk? You know, back in the States, like when you were...
I mean, whoa, like back in the States. Bro, that's a mixed bag because it depends on the person.
Yeah.
And you knowing the person, because...
But generally,
like if you're
even like what you see, like the common like way of becoming a couple, I give you an example.
I get what you're saying, yeah.
Okay, because like in France, I feel like, because I haven't been dating that much in France because I didn't live for that long, but I feel like, yeah, if people like they could be meeting like a few days, a few nights, whatever, and then obviously start very quickly to be like, okay, like we're a thing, like we're a couple, and in Ireland when I was living there and I started seeing some guys, I might be saying to people that knew them, oh, yeah, I'm waiting for my boyfriend or whatever. I was using the word boyfriend because, like, in French, mon copain, like, mon copain doesn't mean that, like, it's super serious, but it's like, it's the guy I'm hanging with. But there in Ireland, they're not saying this word until you say, can we be boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yeah, it's the same.
So people were, or even my boyfriend at the time must have thought, oh, damn. Like, okay, I didn't know, but all right, you know? But because it was a language thing. It's like, what else am I going to say? This guy, I'm waiting for this guy. You know, it was like, that's my boyfriend. Like, he's not my friend, he's my boyfriend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like...
Until I learned that you have to... There's a talk about it.
Yeah, actually. Like you should bring it up for sure, especially when you realize that there's like some attachment there. And if you get to 3 months, I think the general rule is like, if you're seeing the same person, like... on and on and on for 3 solid months, and you're not trying to be with anybody else, then by that time it's kind of like the moment. I think 3 months is like the rule that we kind of follow, like when I was dating back in the States. And even here too, to an extent, like dating in Europe was, if you don't talk about it, then it can be either super open or also depending on the person. And if you know the audience and who you're speaking to, like if they talked about being in a relationship or if they were in a long-term relationship before and they're not looking for anything serious.
Yeah, but we talk
people
about
here
it.
put it. People put it out.
We say what we want.
It should be a thing. It's
do you
like,
ask
oh,
like, do you want? Do you want me to be a boyfriend? Can I be a boyfriend?
I think
say these things?
I think I've said it like, so we're a thing, right?
Yeah.
Like just to kind of confirm it, because I'm not.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, just it's like, because I don't want to like give you a piece of paper to be like, will you be my girlfriend? Like, yes, no.
Or even like from the moment you say I love you or something, it's kind of like, well then it's like, because it might happen, and then you're like, obviously we're a thing. You said that after the 3rd day, I'm sure, to someone.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, you might have said that on our first date. I'm exaggerating, but it wasn't far.
It was definitely after I met Sativa. Yeah, it was definitely after. Yeah.
No, but anyway, sorry about that. We'll have a commercial break and be back in 2 minutes. What's the biggest lie you've ever told to get out of a date?
I'm trying to think if I ever tried to get out of a date.
Something. I mean, we first of all, we all lied at some point to get out of a relationship because we didn't want to be with the guy or the girl, but we didn't really want to say it exactly why. So we're like, oh, I'm not ready for this, I think, or oh, I'm still thinking about, you know, my ex, or, you know, we all do this. at least it has happened once. But whatever like it can be, like maybe you're at a date and you really don't have a good time and you're like, oh yeah, well, sorry, my buddy just called me, he has an emergency, I need to leave, you know.
Damn, I'm trying to think, have I ever been like not I'm trying to think if I've ever lied about like getting out of a situation where a moment didn't just present itself to be like, yeah, it was like cool.
You're quite honest with this.
I've never like tried to like flake. I've never been. I mean,
So you say things too. In
I've lied. I've either lied or hidden information to keep from going to see somebody who was completely toxic, and I knew that they were, and they just wanted to see me. So I've done it in those moments, but it's like for self-preservation.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, like, lie until you don't have to lie anymore. And I feel like I never really never put myself in. Ooh, damn, girl.
Yeah.
Fucking window, I'm trying to take your arm off. But I don't think I've ever, not to get out of a date. Like, no, because, I had the fortune of like being able to speak up for myself, or opportunity, just like knowing when to make your exit is like, like I'm out. I've never ghosted anybody.
Okay. Next, what's something American women do while dating that would completely shock European women? Something different.
Oh yeah, this is simple, like expecting you to pick up the tab.
Like, I guess that wouldn't shock all of the European women, because many European women expect that too. But like, you mean automatically it's the guy who pays all the time? It's kind of like that.
It's kind of the pressure of doing it, because if you don't pay for the meal, being the guy, then it's like either you're not doing well, or you don't like this person enough to be able to say, I'm going to take care of them.
Yeah.
Or, and I think it's kind of flipped now, I don't know, from stuff I see on social media, that guys expect for girls to pay. I mean, it shouldn't be one way or the other.
No.
You know, it's like if you're going out to a place, it's like you should just like pay for what you got or whatever. And if you're obliged to, because I mean, I'm a gentleman, it's like whatever. I was raised that way. It's like, you take care of the thing if you can. It's just the way that I was raised. But like, it's nice to be able to, and even for me, like being raised that way, when you do go out with people, it's a breath of fresh air to be able to, like, the woman is like, either I got it or I got my half too.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, I'm not used to, that was for me kind of.
Totally.
But I think that would kind of like shock people at first.
Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, around here, I think like women like, to have the first day paid, kind of like it's kind of this romantic thing or whatever. Is like a nice gesture, like the man invites you, which I appreciate, but which on the first date, I'm not waiting for that, because I'll take actions myself. I'll go pay, like. Or I don't know. Obviously, if the date doesn't go that way, like maybe you might do half or something.
And see,
that's a way of showing appreciation. But as well, it doesn't mean that it's like, even if I'm not interested in the guy, but we had a good time, like he was a nice person, I might pay. Like you would pay for your friends too. So it's like, if he wants to do it, great. If I do it, great too. But like, not all the time. I would not expect the guy. Why? Even if he earns more or what, it's like, it's a pleasure as well for me to pay, for others. And it shouldn't be like one person's responsibility to pay. Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
We're okay.
That's a simple one.
What's the most unhinged thing someone has ever done after you rejected them?
Oh shit. I mean, in the States, I didn't have many crazy dating stories in the States.
Yeah, it's more.
The majority of them happen in Europe for sure.
So go for it.
Yeah. Oh, try to create a scene, and then to create a scene to where I would implicate myself, and then accuse me of basically like trying to assault her.
Yeah. No.
Like, it was that toxic. Never have done anything like that to anybody ever, especially a woman. And then to be put in a situation where, first of all, you go into the house where I was living at the time. This was the last straw. I was moving out. And everybody that's in the house, when I get there, leaves. Everybody leaves, and it's just me and her.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to get my stuff, and then you get blocked in and blocking the door. And then as I'm backing up, like something falls, like by the doorway, because there's shelves by the door, the thing's on, something falls, and she's like, oh, you were trying to assault me? And I'm like, what are you talking? So in that moment, I was like, hang on, let me help you out one myself. 112. Hey guys, hang on a minute. I'm trying to leave. And I've told her from the beginning that this was not going to be anything serious. Like, it was a whole bunch of other things that led up to that
But you were trying
moment.
to leave and like
I'm
she
trying
was
to
blocking
leave
you
and
there.
trying to block me in and make it seem as if though, like, play this dramatic role, like that I was trying to
hit her.
It's like,
Yeah.
dude, like, hang on a minute. If there's anybody who knows anything about moving abroad and moving to another country, is African American male from the South who knows how to not run into shit with the police and knows that first of all, domestic violence is not something that you want to even put yourself in a situation and don't even look like it. You know what?
No.
Hey, yo, you can have it. Like, I put my hands up, especially in another country.
I'm not that
too.
kind of passionate.
First of all, it's wrong, and then on top of that, like, I'm in another country, and no, why am I gonna just like hang on? So let's pick our battles wisely. And for me, I never imagine me being in that situation, but it is true. If you imagine one day, I wonder what it would be like to be in a toxic relationship. It will come to you, and it's not something you want to fucking be in. Like, that was an experience.
No, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, no. Rejection.
Nobody wants to be like that. Yeah, no, yeah. Okay, next question. What's the biggest cultural misunderstanding we've ever had as a couple?
Damn, I don't know, man, because like the French and Americans, we're allies for a reason. Like, there's so much.
It feels like our childhood has been quite similar in many ways.
Yeah,
for some reason.
There hasn't been like anything that was. No, it's like a culture shock.
That came into that kind of created friction, or we can, I guess, something I do that you don't. Sneezing in my hands.
Oh, fuck. Bro, elbow. You don't touch anything with your hands. Fucking elbow.
I mean, I don't know. In France, I think it's pretty common to, I don't know, you sneeze like this and then you wash your hands.
Really? Is that a French thing?
Yeah, I mean, obviously sometimes you do like this, but...
Especially after COVID.
I prefer to have sneeze on my hand and wash them than on my clothes and then what? Okay, next question. What's the most American thing you've ever done that you're slightly embarrassed about?
I mean, I'm not embarrassed to admit that I've been working on my Barack Obama impersonation.
That's a good one.
I do bring it out in parties whenever I get that. Whenever you get the opportunity to just let it flow, you know? Take a moment. Let it just breathe on top of you. And it'll just encapsulate every part of your being, you know? 2008 was the time when we thought we could, and we did.
That's a good one.
That's probably
I like it.
I'm trying to think though, because
Oh,
I'm not the reason why you're not getting the answers that I think that are so like out of this world is because when I moved here, I didn't want to be the American that was like shocked or over certain things, or didn't want to try different things, or was like, I want to catch up with everything. For example, like I didn't want to be that guy. It's like, what the fuck is this tapa sauce? Like, no, bring me ketchup. I didn't want to be that guy. And I love like Bravo sauce, man. I love it all because it's like, yo, you move somewhere else. Like, yeah, a lot of the American things. I think the most American thing, I'm not also afraid to say this, I brought back grits. We brought back.
No, but that's not embarrassing at all because it's nice. Okay. Next.
Go for it.
If we got arrested in America, what would it probably be for, and which one of us would get arrested first?
Probably for me complaining about some food. You backing me up, telling me to calm down, but it's like, yo, we're gonna down this hill.
But then it's like, don't talk to my husband.
Exactly. You would get handcuffed for obstruction of justice. It would be because of some food or whatever involved.
You think?
For sure. Or actually,
yeah.
No, it would be.
No, it would be like seeing an injustice, opening our mouth, trying to defend people, and getting into shit.
Yeah, that would be it for sure. For sure. Because we've had these moments when we both look at each other when something happens and we like, is it tonight? And it's kind of like a look or whatever, and we're like, and yeah, bet. We'll save it for not to say that we're waiting for any moment, but it's like, we do make
We
like
have
the
this
conscious.
energy,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like now is this our like should we
Be the
it's
good
cool.
Samaritan tonight?
Exactly. It's like there's a lot of standard buys around. So
What's the wildest thing Americans genuinely believe about Europe? American people.
the American what?
What's the wildest thing American people genuinely believe about Europe?
The women here don't shave their armpits.
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know why Americans think that Europeans or French people or whatever have long hair and they don't like to shave at all. Or they stink. No, the stink thing. What is this about? Is the
What
stink?
stink thing?
A lot of people say like Europeans stink.
Really?
Yeah.
Never heard that before.
Okay, well then I might be mistaken.
Really?
Yeah, pretty sure. What's the most dangerous in America? Dating apps, hospital bills, or going to the wrong person's house?
Damn, I've experienced all three. Okay, I think
The most dangerous.
the most dangerous dating app. It's not even an app, it's a website. Craigslist. Before
That's not dating app.
I know, but before Tinder,
people were using
and
this.
there was Craigslist, and then there was this one that was like very short-lived called Tag. Actually, I would say Tag. It's I only had one experience on that app. Because I didn't do Tinder, but those were pretty dangerous. Craigslist was absolutely wild. Like people would just upload crazy like sinister photos of like somebody is like looking into a camera like this and like come meet up and have their whole address and everything. What the fuck's going on here?
He's mad.
But Tag, my homeboy when I was in uni, freshman year in uni, comes to me running down the hallway, like staying in a dorm room at North Carolina A&T. He comes running down the hallway. Mind you, he stays in another building. So he's coming with a hefty pace to like my room.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, like, what's up? He's like, dude, come back to my room. Walk back to his room. We smoke one. We walk back to his room. And he shows me this person that he's matched with on this thing called Tag.
Yeah.
So I'd never heard of it until this point, and that was the last time I ever had an encounter with it. But he's like, yo, there's this woman that is looking for 2 guys. I'm like, what? Okay. And you want me to be like, this is like, yeah, man, let's go do it. It's like, man, this dude got up to some of the crazy stuff over like a 3-month period.
So you did go?
We went.
Jesus.
It was down the, it was like maybe
How old
like
were you?
18. We're down the
sure
street
you want
from
to tell
there.
that story?
We're down the street from this, no, I'm okay. Damn. It's like,
wow.
yeah, man.
No, because you're like, yeah, the most dangerous thing, dating apps. Oh yeah, by the way,
Yeah,
I
this
went
one,
on that Craigslist
yeah,
offer
yeah.
to meet a stranger.
Damn, son. So anyways, we go to her house, and she's an older woman, but not like older. She's like old enough to be our moms if she had us in high school. So, but she was nice, she was cool. But we walked into the house, and everything was dark. It's like maybe 10:30 at night. We walk in, everything is dark, and then all of a sudden you start hearing shit jumping around or whatever. And you look, and through the street light that's coming through the living room, you see like she's got multiple cats. Like, okay, weird, but we're not thinking about it because we're 18 years old and getting ready to go. And so we go in, we get started and everything. And me, this is like I just lost my virginity not too long before, and I could not perform. Like I'm sitting here, my homeboy, he's like loving it. He's like, he's all for it and so forth. I'm just kind of like over in the corner by myself, and I'm like wondering like what I'm doing here. And then I start looking around while they're doing their thing, and I see like photos of like the woman and like this guy, whatever, like big dude, like do-rag on,
Her
like
husband.
hair, whatever. Like no, he's younger. Turns out it's her fucking 16-year-old son.
Yeah.
And based on the photos, he was bigger than me and Cliff. I'm like, bro, can we please go? I'm like, yo. So I'm like, do you have a son? She's like, yeah, like that's him on the foot. I was like, bro, like I'm out.
Like, Michael, come
bro,
down.
I'm like, where the fuck is? He's like, oh, he's over in the next room. What the fuck? Bro, I'm out. I left. I met him outside on the porch, just quietly going out, trying not to disturb the cats to where they don't knock shit over and wake up this fucking beast over in the next room over. And then he comes out all lovey-dovey like, yeah, it was nice meeting you. Fucking hauled ass and left. Got the car back at the corner,
Wow,
dude.
that
Oh
could
my
have
God.
cost you a few teeth.
You think, bro?
Man.
Yes.
So, I mean, we're learning as well that American people, like, are very open at a very young age.
Bro.
Going for, like, threesomes so early.
I mean,
so early, like, no, like, I feel like in France.
If somebody comes, like,
not anymore.
I might not like
today,
lobster. I might not like lobster, and I do. But if somebody brings me a lobster straight to my plate and it's like, yo, like, this is cooked, like, perfectly if you eat it now. It's like, you might take a bite of it, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, look, it's just that, like, for example, at my age, I would never, like, it would not even come to my mind, I guess.
You're talking about horny boys, like the generation of American Pie, like,
that's
like
the thing.
that. Yeah.
I mean, and religion, you know, so yeah, I mean, but, and that's why I'm saying, like, there's a difference here, probably, you know, if you tell children, like, I mean, teenagers and all that, this is wrong and you shouldn't do this and you're a bad person doing this, like, obviously it's like, it's a lot. We didn't have that, so, but as well, like, I didn't know anybody in my friends that did a threesome when we were 18, you get me? So it's like, that's why I'm like,
well, I mean, yeah, like, when you're
different.
Yeah, I mean, at some point that was kind of a thing, at least amongst guys. I never really got into it in the sense of, like, sharing the things that was happening. I mean, not that it was a lot of things. I wasn't the person who was super confident talking to girls in high school and even in university. Like, it was, I got better, obviously, like, being, like, more social, but then I wasn't the person that was, like, trying to, like, date to increase my body count, you know?
No.
And there were some guys that were just in it for, like, the body count of it, you know? And there was a thing there. It was a thing there. But I never really, it wasn't my cup of tea, so I just had different experiences in different ways from, I guess, most people. I don't know.
Okay.
Je sais pas.
What did you generally think about French women before meeting me?
What did I think about French women? Well, you were the first European. You were the first of the European women that I wanted to meet. It was the reason why I wanted to move to Europe in the first place.
French people.
Because I wanted to move to France.
Yeah.
But Spain just kind of happened.
Yeah.
And still close enough. I didn't shoot two. I didn't miss.
But what did you?
I was looking forward to the art, the culture.
No. That's not the question.
I know what the question was. What was the question?
Lui, il prend pas d'autoroute. Il prend que des nationales. Il est comme moi. Moi aussi, je fais pareil.
Tell me, what's the question again?
The question is, we'll do another question.
No, tell me. All right.
What did you generally think about French women before meeting me?
Oh, okay. For me, the sexiest accent. Like, the sexiest European accent. Like, the lower voice, normally with a cigarette, tomando un café, en una terrasse, like ahí.
That's what you thought.
That's what I was.
But then that's not what you got. But what you saw. Sorry, not what you got, but what you saw.
No, the language still sounds just as sexy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next. What's the biggest red flag you've ever?
It's like the hairy armpits was what I wanted. You think I got those?
What's the biggest red flag you have ignored because you found someone attractive?
Fucking snake tattoos. The snake, they all have.
That's
them.
A red flag.
It's for me now, and for sure. Like the snake tattoo, they either have it here, or it's like it's somewhere, but it's like it's not.
Or in the
it's
back,
not any snake tattoo.
Leg.
No. It's just like this particular snake. I don't know what kind it is, but it's a particular snake, and it's either a red flag or it's either one or the other. It's either a red flag, like this is going to go downhill,
Yeah.
or you're gonna have like the best
time.
friend. Yeah, like the best time. Like,
Okay. But
it definitely that's
so
the
that
thing.
so that I mean that's not really a red flag though. It's only a tattoo. You don't judge people on their tattoo. So do you have really like a red flag that you ignored because obviously you like the person, she was so attractive and all, and there was maybe something that you saw, but you know you were like, I'm just gonna go and see whatever, it's fine.
This is gonna sound so bad. Yeah, I was with a girl that I thought was so beautiful at the time, that the fact that she was so beautiful and that she was actually attracted by me was a red flag in my mind. I'm like, hang on a minute, I didn't think that. And this is because I didn't think highly of myself at that moment, but I was like, you type of people don't come down here to date people like me. At least I was thinking in that moment.
It was in fact, she was like manipulating you or something? Is that what you said?
No, she was just.
It wasn't a red flag then.
She wasn't a red flag. It was just she was insecure. I found out later on in the night.
I don't understand. So what was the red flag that you ignored?
Her beauty.
No. And you want to do this with alcohol? More alcohol. I love you so much.
I love you too.
Okay, next. Well, I guess.
Bro, we gotta do so much.
Thank you for participating.
I need to watch all of this again. I need to watch all of this again.
That's it. That's a wrap. Questions are done. On a fini les questions. Merci.
I'm doing it next time.
Est-ce que vous voulez qu'il le fasse la prochaine fois? Est-ce que vous voulez qu'il me pose les questions? Bah voilà, dites-le nous en commentaire.
As a matter of fact, we might be back in
half an hour. S'il n'y a pas de commentaires, on le fait pas. If there's no comments about them wanting to do your part, we don't do it.
Fuck that.
So no. That way they can give their opinions. Do you want it or not?
Do you want it? Yes or yes?
Merci les gars, à bientôt. Ooh.
Ciao.
Bye.
Coucou.
Coucou.
Arrivederci. Oh, that's Italian.
Coucou.
What was that from again?
I have no idea.